Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Nolan, or the Optimistic Gamer here, and welcome back to part 3, the final part of the restaurant tutorial, an upscale restaurant. And in today's video, we will be working on the exteriors. Last episode, we did the interior of the restaurant. Now it's time to move outside and finish this up once and for all. I'm not gonna ramble, let's just get right into it. Today's materials are going to be coarse dirt, blue orchids, azure bluet, birch leaves, smooth stone, stone slabs, grass blocks. Let's go with some oak fence and some dark oak leaves. We will need a couple more materials down the road. For now, we are going to stick with these. Let me, get some counts here real quick. I don't think we're going to do this waterfall on that one. You can if you want. It's super simple. All you do is, wreck those back blocks, pour some water in there, and then cover this up with some barrier blocks. You can see the outline here. If I do this, oh, that's not, wait, hang on. Oh shoot, what did I do? Where is it? 3G. Okay, I thought it was gonna show this better, but you can very faintly see the box around that. I'm not gonna do that on this one though, because I feel like we can make it look better with something else. But with that said, let's head on over and begin. And to start off, the first thing that we want to do is come out to the front of the doors, and we are going to make a sidewalk that is 3 blocks wide in front of this using our smooth stone blocks. Right here in these little rectangle spots in front of the large windows, we are going to place next to these oak logs, or wreck, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grass blocks. Go back 1 diagonally, and then 1, 2 going to that log. And then you can wreck all of the grass blocks in here. Fill that in with coarse dirt, and that will give us a nice mulch look. We're going to do the exact same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2. And then wreck the grass in here. Just like that. And then this sidewalk is going to continue along. Again, remaining 3 blocks wide. So we can go ahead and put that on here. And then we can go to this side of the building and do the same thing with the 3 wide sidewalk. And this will go all the way to the end, at least of this wall. Back here we'll probably have some utility stuff, you know, all the miscellaneous exterior features. We're going to do the same thing on this side with the smooth stone. Same thing here. This is going to go all the way to this wall. If you want to do the waterfall, just leave a 1 block gap. You can fill it in with, I used coal ore right here to replace the dirt. Otherwise, just extend the sidewalk all the way to the very end. And we are just going to fill all of this in, just like that. Once we have done that, do a border along the coarse dirt. Do another, actually this goes all the way to that edge of the coarse dirt. Do another border, another one, and 1 more. Now, right here, extend that out by 1 more, extend that out by 1 more, and then add those 2 right there. I'll pause for a second so you guys can see how this looks. That's the corner. We're going to do the exact same thing on this side. So this goes all the way up to here. And then we are going to do a border along the coarse dirt. Same thing again. And again. And again, and again, right? Yeah, so just do it 4 times, 4 diagonals. Alright, so we have the sidewalk in place. I'm actually going to finish this side real quick with World Edit. Again, this is just going to the edge of this side of the building with the smooth stone. Just like that. And then it also goes this way. Again, 3 blocks wide. And then it goes to this end of the restaurant. Again, 3 blocks wide. Just like that. So we're not doing any of the back sides when you look at the restaurant like this. Only these sides and the front panel, the front face. Okay, now that we have done those, take your birch leaves and we are just going to make an L shape against the front of the building on both sides. Just like this. Once we have done that, I forget the pattern of these flowers. It looks like blue. Okay, so go to the far right here and place a orchid. Yeah, place an orchid there, and then we are going to do a checkered pattern, just like this. On this side, right here in the middle of the bush, and then we're just going to do that checker pattern. We messed up on... Wait a minute. Hang on. Oh, never mind. Yep. Okay, we're good. Never mind. Alright, and then we are going to place our white flowers. Yep, I'm just calling them white flowers, not the official name, because I'm going to be completely honest, I have no idea how to pronounce it. Let me know in the comments if you know. Okay, so we have a blue and white flower combination. I thought about using red and white, since we have the red, white here. Red right here. Good grief. Okay, wow. But I decided to go with blue. It gave it nice contrast with the rest of the building. But if you want to do red and white flowers, go for it. Send me pictures on Twitter at OptimisticGamer or email them to me, OptimisticGamer@weebly.com. No. What is going on with me today? Email them to me, OptimisticGamer@gmail.com. Good grief. I am not having it today. Okay. Man. Alright, so next, let's work on this planter right here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. Alright, so in between this sidewalk and where we're going to have the planter be, we're going to leave 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 6th block, place a stone slab, line it up with the doors, both of those, and then extend it out by 4 more on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then do a single diagonal on each side, and then just connect it down this way. Next, take your grass, fill in the middle with grass. Then go 1 block in on each side of the grass and place 4 oak fences on top of each other on both sides. You know what? It might actually be 2. It's 2. My bad. Go 2 blocks in. 1 could work, but 2 leaves less of a gap in the middle. So we will go with 2 blocks on each side. And it looks like we start with blue orchids. So on the very edges, place blue orchids. Right next to the fences on the inside, place blue orchids. And then place the white flowers everywhere else. On the top of the oak fences, we are going to place dark oak leaves. And we are going to do the top 2 oak fences on the sides, also with dark oak leaves, just like this. Alright, so that's the front planter. Next, we are going to move to a small one right here on the side. Let me get the count for that real quick. Alright, so take out some stone blocks. We are all finished with the birch leaves. Of course, you should already have the stone blocks. And go right here to the very edge of this sidewalk that runs right along here, right here at this corner. Place 1, 2 stone blocks going out to the side. And then extend it all the way back towards the back wall. However, this grass block right here, wreck that one. So it's 4 blocks in space right there. That's because I had the fountain there again. You know what? Maybe I will add it. I'll think about it. Okay, now we are going to place down the trees again. Although this time they are going to be 3 blocks apart. And if you did this correctly, they should all perfectly line up. If you do 2 on the outside and then leave a 3 block gap and you do 2 more on the inside. Same pattern as those with the leaves on the top and the 2 leaves on the top 2 sides of all these fences. Just like this. I find it easy to do 2 of the sides at a time. Oops. And then once you have done those, turn around and go back the other direction and get the other 2 sides. Just like this. Super simple. And then we already did that one. We could do flowers right here. Why not? Let's go with orchids in the middle, in between the 2 trees. And then we can do the white flowers just like that. Actually, that's... let me try it the other way around. Maybe we do the white flowers in the middle. Like this, and then the orchids like that. Yeah. We'll do it like that. So to keep things simple, take out some smooth stone blocks. And where we have this diagonal, the 3 grass blocks that kind of point out, go to the middle one and place a smooth stone in that diagonal. Then we are going to place 11 diagonals going this way, not including this one. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we are going to go to this corner on the opposite end. And where this sidewalk ends, we are going to place a diagonal just like that. And we are going to place, including this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Just like that. So let me fly up here and pause for a second so you guys can see that exactly. And once we have that, what we want to do is wreck the last diagonal. You guys need to pay attention for this part. Wreck this last diagonal. Look at this block. Make sure... Well, okay. Never mind. Just look at this block beneath the diagonal that you just wrecked and type /fill. Oh, I have caps lock on. /fill. And then hit tab until you see these 3 coordinates right here. My coordinates are really large because I'm way far away from the city. But make sure you enter the 3 coordinates. It will be of this block that you are facing. Fly to the opposite end. And I just realized something that we're going to have to fix, but that's okay. Right here, this last diagonal, wreck it. Face that block, and then you are going to hit /up arrow, hit the space bar, and select those 3 coordinates. And then hit the space bar again, type gray wool. Alright, gray wool, just like that. Hit the space bar. This part is very important. Type replace grass block. If you don't type this, it will set an entire sheet of gray wool inside the restaurant everywhere. We don't want that. We just want it to replace the grass blocks. Hit enter. And this is what I was talking about that we would need to fix. This is the only part. So where we had this, just wreck that gray wool and put it back with the grass, just like this. And then we can put the flowers back as well. Okay, now you can wreck those diagonal blocks. We no longer need those. And because most likely that grass turned to dirt, you can fill that back in as well. It just depends on a few different factors, what your tick speed is, what material you have beneath there, how fast you... Oh, shoot. What is going on? I think I'm just getting some server lag. Alright. And then we can fill those all in. Okay, so now your restaurant as a whole should look something like this. If it does, yay. If it doesn't, well, you should get World Edit so that yours can look like this faster. Obviously, World Edit is a mod or only available on servers as a plugin, but I mean, the fill command should get you there. If you don't have access to commands, oh well, you'll just have to fill it in by hand. But I mean, you know, whatever. Alright, now that we have done this, we are going to add in some parking spaces. And to do that, we will need some white wool. We are almost finished, and this part will go by relatively fast, just as long as we do it right. And just FYI, all parking spaces, not including the lines, the individual parking space is 3 blocks wide by 6 blocks long. So when I say add a parking space, I'll show you where to put the lines, but that is the dimension of it. That way we're not counting out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I say add 5 parking spaces going this way, I show you the first line, and then you add 5. You know, you get the idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So, this is how big our parking space is. Again, 3 blocks wide, 6 blocks long. So, we are going to add a parking spot, 4 of them right here, with the line being, let's see, the line starts, they line up with the white flowers. How's that? All the parking spots are going to line up with the white flowers, and we are not going to have a line going across the top. We are just going to have them like this. 4 of them right here. Once you get right here, shoot, what did I do? I think I just extended it the way I just, crap. Well, I thought it was only 4. This one is a little different, because I have a 2 block wide sidewalk right there. But I suppose it would work. I also have the water. That would be why, I think. I can't say for sure, but this works out. So just do what I do. Let's see. Yeah, do stone slabs right there, or smooth stone right here. Okay, right here, where this sidewalk kind of sticks out, place a white wool right there, place another, and then we are going to do a diagonal, 1, 2, and 1, 2. And then just extend it back like that. So we're not going to have a parking spot right there. That way this person can have room to back out and go as needed. And then we are going to do parking spots like this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the 8th block. That's our first line. And then we are going to do, it looks like maybe 4 parking spots. Oh, they line up perfectly. I love it when that happens. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4 parking spots right along there. 1, 2, 3, 4 along there. No parking spots right here. This is going to be a drop-off area only. Alright. Here in the back, let's see. go ahead and take out some walls. Do mossy cobblestone walls. And right here, along this oak log in the back side, the back face on the left, this oak log, place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mossy cobblestone sticking out. And we are just going to place 4 rows. Yeah, 4 rows on top of each other that stick out 5 blocks. And then go all the way over to the emergency exit, which I believe is 7 blocks in total from one end to the other. And then we stick out 5 more blocks. What is this, you may be asking? This is going to be the dumpster. And for the dumpster, take some green wool. Place a 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, or sorry, a 3 by 2 space right here. And then place that 2 blocks tall on the back one of the third height. Place a single row. And then stairs. What do we have in the way of stairs? Oak is probably our best option. Take some oak stairs and place a row of stairs going just like that. And there might actually, if I'm not mistaken, there's a black and yellow block somewhere. Although I could be wrong. I might be wrong. I might be thinking of a different texture pack. I think I am. Yeah, I am thinking of a different texture pack, unfortunately. So I think we can just take some signs. Where are signs? They're in decoration. No, yes, no, yes. Alright, I'm going to use some birch signs. And I'm just going to place signs going across the middle row of the dumpster, going all the way around. If you have a better dumpster idea, design, I'd love to see it. Obviously, this one is not the best. Extend these walls out by 1 block more, and then fill it in. Actually, don't fill in the middle. Just fill in the sides. We're going to do something for the middle. So on this right side, place 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, yeah. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then extend it out and over, out again, and we're just going to do that pattern just like that, as if this were a door. That kind of works, kind of doesn't. So let me try that again. If this doesn't work, we'll just leave it as is. So we have this one pillar that sticks in, do another one, and then extend it out, and then do another one, and then have it stick out, do one more, and one more just like that. I don't know. I'm not liking this, to be honest, so let's just wall this off. We can actually split it down the middle like that and have a little doorway right there. I guess that could open up when it's trash day. Again, if you have a better dumpster, I'd love to see it. So now that we have this dumpster space, come to the emergency exit, place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 smooth stone going back. So this goes in front of the dumpster. And this whole back side, all the way to this sidewalk right here, is all going to be smooth stone. Not anything back here yet, at least, but all of this. I'm going to use World Edit for this. You can also use the fill command. Set smooth stone. So that's how that looks. And let's add a couple more parking spaces now, because we can. And of course it doesn't line up now. So we will just do a go to diagonal line, just like that. Awesome. That way, if, you know, the trash truck needs to take a wide turn or whatever, it can. Let's see. There is a little more detail I suppose we could add. Let's take some fences. We will go with spruce fences. And right here we have this little space in between these two windows. We are going to place fences just like this. And they're going to be 3 blocks tall. Like that. Take some fence gates, spruce fence gates, and make those fence gates just like that so you can open it and go inside. And then take some iron trapdoors because we don't actually need to close them, or yeah, close them. And just put some shelves right here. This is where they could keep other materials that they don't need to keep inside, extra supplies and stuff like that. They can keep it out there. I think we're about done. Let's add some parking spaces right here. To do that, take some... Actually, let's extend this smooth stone around again. 3 blocks wide. So the smooth stone does eventually end up wrapping around the entire building, I suppose, since, well, obviously it does. Just like this. And then we can have some employee parking back here. Alright, now that we have that in, we can add some parking spaces. So take out some white wool. And let's see, we could go there and there. Yeah, I think that'll work. Or yeah. Alright, it looks like we're gonna have 2 parking spaces right here. I guess this could be like manager parking. Alright. And then we can have, let's see, we will need I'm going to say a 6 block gap in between parking spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the 7th block right here. Let's place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that. So we're going to line up some more parking spaces, and then we will have a line going down the middle. So yes, we do need to extend the gray wool. And we will actually have a few more of these just like that. So I'll pause here for a second, let you guys catch up. Awesome. Let's actually move these back one. All of these spaces right here. Just like this. And then wreck these end blocks so that they're still only 6 blocks wide. Or long. And then we can fill in gray wool right here. Just like that. And then we will have these spots going all the way down to the front of the restaurant. And you can line these up. Let's see. Line it up with that other parking spot on that other side for now. So I'll use World Edit for this. Just like that. And then we will continue to make parking spots. So I'm going to do this off camera real quick while I map all these out until the end. Awesome, it looked like it lines up perfectly. So let's go ahead and add just a little bit more gray wool in here. I'll do this using the set and replace command, or just replace command since it's world edit. There we go. Alright, I love that those lined up perfectly. And then we have to do one more single row of gray wool here in the back to get that to line up. So the numeric ID is 35:7 if you don't want to type out gray wool every time. That's one of few numeric IDs that I have memorized. Oh shoot. I just totally forgot about parking spaces along here. Oh crap. Well, I can't stick with it. It's not gonna work. So I'm going to actually copy this and paste it, you know, over here out of the way. And then I'm just going to set gray wool. Okay, get rid of that. I'm sorry if it took you a while, but I realized that we need to do parking spaces here first. Fill the sides closer to the building and then work our way out. We will be lining up with the other side though. So right here, in this little corner, place a white wool, and then place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we are going to do parking spaces all the way down to the end. And once you get to the end, we are going to do that diagonal shape again, although this time it sticks out a little more, so just put a single block right there. Actually do another diagonal going out that way. So that's how that should look. Alright. Once we have done all of that, then we can finally put this back in place. To do that, we are going to leave a 6 block gap. 1, 2, or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll leave a 7 block gap, which should be what you have right now. If it's not, you want to have 7 gray wool from the edge of this line to the grass. And then I'm just going to copy this, and we are going to put those parking spaces back where they belong. Oh shoot, where does that go? Right here. So, lined up, but not lined up. Oops. Okay, so this is how it should look. You should have 7 blocks in between these 2 spaces. This can be gray wool. There it is. 7 blocks in between these spaces. And then you should have the 2 spaces on each side, or the a section of spaces on each side. The ones on here, on this side, go all the way down to the end, whereas the other ones just follow along with the sidewalk. And now, I think we are about done. Here's what I want to do real quick. Right here, I think this is where the road entrance should be. So line up with the doors and place 1, 2, or rec 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks in total here on both sides. And fill that in. And then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each of those sides. And then take it back so it should line up with the planter. Fill all of this in with gray wool. Once you have done that, take some stone slabs, line up with the doors again, and where we place those original, or wreck those original 9 blocks, put a barrier. This is how we are going to solve our even block space right here. We will put a double wide barrier in the middle, and then let's see, how do we want to do this? If we have a road going this way, and this is just hypothetical, if you have a road right here going this way, I'll do stone for that. Okay, so just to make sure we are all up to speed with everything, 5 blocks here, 2 block median in the middle, and then another 5 blocks. This is going to be your entrance and your exit. This is a main road, and then we have grass patches right here. We have parking spaces right here with 7 block gaps in between them. We have a couple manager spots in the back, a dumpster, and then a few more spots on this side as well. Now, all we should do is, where we have these grass patches, fill this in with gray wool. Oops. I guess I don't need to do undo. I'll just do that. Just like this. Gray wool on both sides. And then you can place a barrier with stone slabs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, on the 6th block to keep it from, you know, like colliding, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the end, and then place 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, just like that. Same thing on this side, 5 block gap. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And then you can actually turn it back going that way and going this way. Let me pause there for a second. Right here for this median, we can actually wreck that so that it's only 5 blocks from what would be grass for you guys. And then we are going to have a barrier all along here with stone slabs, just like this, up against the grass. Just like that. Once we have done that, hopefully this lines up, we can add some parking spaces. So we will have a 3 block wide, just like that. It does not line up. Let's see. Well, okay. I'm really sorry if this is confusing for you guys, but I'm trying to take it slow so I don't confuse you. We have this parking strip right here. This is going to go all the way to the edge over here. So add what looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more parking spots. Yep. And we can just get these built really fast. I promise we are almost finished. We are so close. We have this, and then we have those parking spaces over there, and then we're done. That's how close we are. I mean, really, we don't need this many parking spaces for as small as the seating is inside, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay, so we have those. And then we have a parking space right here. And we are actually going to put a line right there so you can extend that white wool down by one more. And the reason for the line is just because we have this one going right here already. So I figured we might as well have that. Actually, let's block that off. Actually, let's block all of this off. That's perfect. And then we get one more. I'll show you guys what I just did. And delete this. Okay, so what I did is with this line, which was one line, like a one line gap, I made a diagonal and then extended it out this way. Actually, we don't even need the diagonal. Just do this. And then you can put diagonal stripes in here if you want. I actually might as well. Why not? Just like that. So this is a no parking zone. What you could even do is have a road. If you have a road here, you could have it kind of cut through. Oops. You know, these great quality builds aren't always easy, but they are so worth it. Alright, so now we have parking here. We have parking there. I'm trying to think. Could we get one more in there? We probably could. Yeah, let's get one more space right here. So 1, 2, 3. And then a line right there. And then we can wreck all of these excess lines. Alright, what did I just do? I added a third parking space on this side. And made that no parking zone ever so slightly smaller. Alright, so this is how it looks from above. This is all we have left. We are very close. Let's kind of do the same thing. Now that we have the hang of it, it shouldn't be as difficult. We are going to have a line going all along here with white wool. And then we are going to have 3 parking spaces. One right here. 3 block gap. One right here. Another 3 block gap. One more right here. Just like that. Oh shoot, that might be too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, don't line it up with the stone. I mean, you can if you want, but I'm doing 6 sticking out. Okay, and then let's line up with these because I do think we have a little bit of space. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we do need to extend it out a little. You know what? Let's not do that. I think you guys are done with this. I certainly am. So let's just add a few more parking spaces along this side and then call it good. Okay, one more is doable. Like one more in length. We can do that. And then these slabs would just come around like that. So we are going to add one more row of wool right here. Just like that. Now you can do these slabs going all the way around the building if you want, depending on where you have it located. Dang, that looks good though. Alright, so let me finally get rid of this stone patch. Awesome. And here is our restaurant. Oh, it is nice to be done. I love the way it looks. We have an entrance, an exit. We could actually put some arrows on here. Why not? Maybe one more. Maybe not. 4. Yep. Oh, that looks good. That's perfect. I think I just need to call it quit. No, I can't. Right in the middle of these stone slabs, fill it in with grass. You knew I wasn't going to leave that the way it was. That's for sure. On here, right here in the middle, like one grass block away from this row of slabs, we are going to do one of those trees. And it's kind of in the middle of the grass blocks. We will be using the dark oak leaves. And let's fill in all these sides. Again, same pattern as the usual. Just like that. Super simple. Alright, as for flowers around this thing, we will be using the same kinds, the white ones and the orchids. Place orchids surrounding the tree, and then from there, do a checkered pattern, just like this. Same thing here, orchids on all 4 sides of the tree, and then a checker pattern. And then white flowers kind of filling in all in between those. And that is how you build an upscale restaurant. You know what? I might as well show you guys how to do the fountain, since shoot. What do we have in here? Oh crap. Oh wait, no, it'll work. It'll work. Never mind. Alright, so you can wreck the top row of magenta concrete. If there was a cobblestone block there, you can wreck it and replace it with quartz. It's nothing showing from the inside. Then take a bucket of water, take some barriers, and to get barriers, if you don't know how, do /give, player name, barrier, just like that. And then what we want to do is right next to this slab place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 barriers, and then curve it in that way. So that's how it looks. The barriers are the red no signs or whatever they are. And then wreck the stone slabs against this, 7 of them. Replace all the dirt, or not stone slabs, sorry, the stone, smooth stone. And then once you do that, replace all the dirt with coal ore, and fill in this gap with water, and it should fill in perfectly. Okay, that is how you build an upscale restaurant. If you guys have questions, you can email me, optimisticgamer@gmail.com. My Twitter is @optimisticgmr, and my website is optimisticgamer.weebly.com. Let's see, what else? If you want to apply to build on this city, I'm not fully ready yet, but you can still fill out an application. You can do that with the second link in the description. The first link is going to take you to a survey. I highly recommend and would appreciate it if you filled that out. Give me honest feedback. I can't see any of your personal data or anything like that, so it is completely anonymous. You can do that, and it's great feedback for the channel. What else? You can download the texture pack. It does require OptiFine and 1.14.4 Minecraft. I will have a link for how to install OptiFine in the description, as well as a link to the texture pack download. You can also check out my Lego YouTube channel. I'm not active on it anymore, but I have a wide library of videos that you can choose from. Let's try the shaders, shall we? Let's see how this looks. I imagine it'll look pretty good. Pretty stinking good. Oh yeah. I like the way this turned out. See, the water does look better in the shaders. That's why I went with it. It's your call. It really is. You could do the water, you could do vines, you could do leaves, you could do all sorts of stuff. But this turned out nice. I like it. I like it. The back looks really good. Flying around to the front, it all looks spectacular. You pull up, the restaurant stands bold, ready to serve you in a wonderful dining experience, atmosphere, environment, whatever you want to say. I love it. If you guys did enjoy this video, please hit the thumbs up button. It shows me that you really enjoy these videos. It also motivates me to upload more of them. Also, subscribe if you are not subscribed already so you don't miss out on videos as soon as I upload them. Make sure you turn on notifications so you don't miss out. If you have any requests, let me know in the comments. I will try my best to fulfill those for you guys. Any feedback, questions, you can also ask those in the comments as well. But other than that, guys, that's going to do it for me. Stay tuned for the next episode, next video, I should say. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I'm sure I will have some idea here pretty soon. Other than that, guys, comment, rate, subscribe, stay optimistic, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Bye.